You can create the most beautifully designed free guide in the world and still left to wonder, why is this not bringing in clients? Perhaps your email list grows as people are downloading the resource, and yet mysteriously, your calendar stays quiet. The lead magnet is just not bringing in steady inquiries about your work. There does not appear, in many cases, to be an obvious bridge into your paid work, which is oftentimes the problem, and no real sense that the people are opting in are actually the people that you want to work with. So, if that has been your experience, here's really what I want to clarify for you first and foremost. Most often, this is not a quality issue, and it's certainly not a motivation issue. Instead, it's usually a strategy problem. Most lead magnets do not fail because they're just bad. They fail because they are disconnected from what you actually sell. So today, this is a really important video because I'm going to walk you through how to create one strategic lead magnet that helps you to attract qualified leads, build trust, and naturally leads people to working with you. We're not looking for people that are just freebie collectors or casual browsers. We want people who are ready for real support. Hey there, welcome. I'm Lesli Bitel, and I'm a business strategist and mentor for integrative and functional medicine practitioners as well as coaches. And in my work, I help practitioners and coaches to clarify their messaging, package up their expertise, and build scalable offers and marketing systems that feel aligned, ethical, and sustainable. And if you enjoy my videos, I invite you to please like, hype, and subscribe. Look, one of the most common mistakes that I see across every stage of business is treating a lead magnet like it's a task on your to-do list, something that you create maybe because someone told you that you just had to do it. But a lead magnet is not just a free resource. Instead, think of it kind of like the front door of your business. When it is designed intentionally, it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. It pre-qualifies your audience, it sets expectations, it educates your ideal client, and it gently guides the right people towards your paid work. So let's talk about what actually makes a lead magnet work. Well, one of the biggest misconceptions out there is that your lead magnet just needs to be helpful. Most practitioners create lead magnets that are helpful but not strategic, in that they're broad, they're informational, and quite often they try to serve everyone. And I got to say, I see this all the time. General hormone guides, a long list of nutrition tips, wellness checklists designed to cover everything, resources that try to teach all the things that you know. And these resources are often thoughtful and very well made, but they don't convert. That's the problem. And the reason is simple. They don't solve one specific problem for one specific person, and they don't point to a clear next step. Remember, a strong lead magnet isn't meant to solve everything. It's really meant to solve one problem and open the loop to what comes next. So when your free resource gives people everything, there's really no reason, at least in their minds, to move forward with you. On the other hand, when it gives clarity, direction, and a sense of relief, people tend to want more support. And that distinction is critical. So let's reframe what a lead magnet is actually for. A strategic lead magnet really has three core jobs. Number one, it helps your ideal client feel seen. They should read it and think, yes, this is exactly what I've been dealing with. Number two, it shows how you think, not just what you know, but how you approach problems, your framework, your priorities, maybe even your values. And third, and this is really big, it naturally leads into your paid offer, not with pressure or gimmicks, but with logic. The reader should clearly understand why working with you is the next step. If your lead magnet doesn't connect to your offer, it really kind of becomes a dead end. And this is where everything starts to shift. So before you decide what free resource to create, and I want you to just pause and ask yourself this question: what do I ultimately want to sell? Because your lead magnet really should be the first step leading towards that offer. If you sell, for example, a gut health program, your lead magnet maybe helps someone understand why their digestion hasn't improved despite doing all the quote unquote right things. If you sell a hormone program, maybe your lead magnet helps someone to identify maybe what phase they're stuck in or what is getting in their way of progress. If you offer business coaching, maybe your lead magnet might help clarify what is actually blocking their growth. The free resource tends to hopefully create awareness, and the paid offer provides implementation and support to make it happen. And that is strategic alignment. A high converting lead magnet focuses on one clear problem, not 5, not 10, just one. So I want you to ask yourself, what is the one super frustrating issue my ideal client wants relief from right now? Feeling exhausted despite doing everything right, maybe feeling confused about where to start, not understanding why their progress has stalled, or maybe feeling overwhelmed by all this conflicting advice online. Your lead magnet does not need to promise transformation or perfection for sure. It just needs to offer clarity or a sense of relief. And honestly, that is more than enough. And here's something that's really important: you don't need a super long ebook. In fact, shorter often works better. High converting lead magnets are things like checklists, simple assessments, short guides, quick start plans, and mini frameworks. They're easy to consume and easy to act on. They respect your audience's time and their attention. And an important thing to remember is that your goal isn't really to impress per se, it's to guide your reader. Many practitioners over deliver in their lead magnets because maybe they feel uncomfortable charging for their support later down the line. But your ideal clients, they're not looking for more information, they are looking for clarity and confidence. A simple focused lead magnet builds trust faster than a complex one. It shows that you understand the problem so deeply that you're able to actually simplify it. And I think that's true leadership. At the end of your lead magnet, there should always be a clear next step. And believe me, it doesn't have to be a hard sell. Instead, look at it as an invitation. Something like this, maybe. If this helped you understand why you've been stuck, the next step is personalized support. Or this guide gives you awareness. Implementation happens inside of my program. You're not convincing anyone, you are guiding them towards the next step. All right, so let's take a moment to recap. A lead magnet that actually works solves one specific problem. It reflects how you think. It aligns with what you sell, and it creates clarity, not overwhelm. And finally, it points to a clear next step. Your lead magnet isn't just a freebie. Remember, it's part of your business strategy, a really important component. If this video helped you to rethink how you approach lead magnets, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss future trainings in this marketing and visibility series. And if you are interested in getting more support in creating aligned lead magnets, offers, and marketing systems that actually convert, I would love to work with you. You can explore working together by visiting my website at leslibitel.com. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.